Okay, what's up guys? With this video, with this work at home video, I'm gonna try something totally different. Instead of just showing you the different jobs and how to apply for them, I'm gonna also just do this video where it's a generic search where I'm showing you how I look for work at home jobs. So if you start off by going to I love Rat Race Rebellion. So let's do that. Rat Race Rebellion. So when you go here, when you Google Rat Race Rebellion, click here. As soon as the page come up, it's gonna show you, I guess, the job of the day, or I've already subscribed to this, so click that off. And what I do, I open tabs. This way I can get a good amount at one time. So that's U-Haul. This is Hallmark. I look in these, but every now and then, but I'll do it today. As you can see, that was for this say Tuesday. Tuesday's work at home jobs and gigs, but I go into it anyway. And this is American Express. Now I'm only showing you guys how I do this, so let me close this down. Um, and sometimes I tend to look on the side of the page here and just see if it's anything. Me myself, I don't really mess with a rise just because anybody that's new working from home, you don't want to have to deal with all the fees and the background checks and all that. So I kind of pass them up in most of my videos. I believe Sutherland, I did a video about them. So paste them. Great Virtual Works. They're kind of like the same thing. With a background fee. I think the only thing that I have done with a background fee would be Live Ops, and I love working for Live Ops, so I highly recommend them. Uber Eats, that's only if you have a vehicle. I guess I open this up in a tab. Um, that's interesting, even though I probably wouldn't want anyone bringing me my food, but hey, this is the Hilton full-time reservation agent. I guess I'll open this. And they got a couple more on down. This is Working Solutions. This is Sitel. I think I did Sitel before, so I won't open that. So I just go with the ones that I have here, so the video won't be as long. I guess I call this video Red Race Rebellion because this is just basically how I look for work at home jobs. I am not affiliated with them, but I just want to show you guys a way to look for work at home jobs because it's fairly easy. There's also Facebook groups, but I'll do that at another time because I actually have to log into my account to do that. But as you can see here, they say new openings. This is for U-Haul. Oh, and it's part-time. I need to really apply for this. You can go down and you can read through all of this. Ooh, and it's 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. I really need to apply for this. I love working early morning because I have kids and I do the whole work at home um, thing in a virtual school with my son. So that may be perfect. I really believe so. And if you go down, Red Race Rebellion is so good because they tell you um, what you need as far as the requirements. So some of the requirements that they have here, they have the technical requirements, the I'm sorry guys, I'm reading over everything because I really want to apply for this one myself. The internet speed is always important. So if you're thinking about working from home, you need to have good internet. I thought long time ago, I would say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, that I could get by with acting like I had the best speed, but you won't get that far. You will not get that far. Um, let's see. The computer requirements are here. Now, I know a lot of people that sometimes clicks off the job when they see a Core, a i3, i5, i7, but you have to read the rest of these because 9 times out of 10, if you have an up-to-date computer that may be a year old, you have all of these requirements already, and you just may not know it if you're not a techie. But in another video, I'll maybe put out a little bit after this one will show you how to go into your start menu to um look for all that. But that's in here. But let's get back to this. They're telling you about the antivirus, and what is not allowed here. But to get to that job, you click here. Waiting for this to come up. And right here, I don't I no longer have a LinkedIn because I found out someone was trying to get into my account, so I got rid of that, and I really hate I had to. But as you can see, you can click apply there, or you can apply with LinkedIn. This is telling you that when you have to be available here, when you have to, well, when training is here, you have to be able to work holidays, which may be a little bit sticky for me, but I'll go for it and see what happens. So basically, ooh, this is so for me. I gotta fill this out after this video. But basically, you can click apply there. You can create your account if you don't already have it. And once you fill this out, which I won't fill out now because I can't, but fill that out and just get started. And most of these jobs, if they really need somebody at that time, you'll be contacted in no time. So it normally don't take that long. On to the next one. This is working for Hallmark. Um, every time they say this, it makes me think, are they really talking about work at home? Because of this retail and installation merchandisers. That really gets me. Let me read a little bit. These positions are considered work from home. Work at home roles. Let's see. Many people appreciate the balance and flexibility of being able to get out of the house. So, let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So, this one, if you don't want to leave your house, you may want to just pass this one up because this say a retail merchandiser and it is a part-time position, but it says home in Hallmark departments in various retail stores such as grocery stores and all this. So basically you're going in the store and you're just straightening up, fixing, stocking, and tracking inventory. And the merchandiser is close to the same thing. I don't even see why they have that any different because same thing to me. But you can click on this to see videos. You can click here and put merchandiser, which I said was the same thing. They get, come on now. But basically, you click there. Let's see where this sends us to so I can help you out. Sorry about that little thing at the top. I'm copying and pasting because I'm not trying to spell that. We're gonna do. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can do Control V. No, we would actually have to spell it, and I don't have time for that. Yeah, because sometimes I am a functioning retard. The technology has made me a little slow because I love swiping on my cell phone. So, no, we'll pass that. But you put merchandiser in there, your city, state, and zip code. Click there, and you're off. Let's go to this next one so my video won't be as long. This is kind of what I was telling you guys. They have it is November the 28th, which is today, and that today is a Wednesday, but they have it's a Tuesdays work from home. So I guess this is for anyone that just want to apply to the lists that were yesterday, which is not bad, but I would try to apply to all fresh job postings first and then come back here. Um, the American Express is hiring for, I guess that's on my next page up here, so I'll get to them later. Um, you have to be able to speak French for this one. I don't too much mess around with this because it just takes time to do those little surveys and different stuff like that. And just to me, not to everyone else, it just wastes a little time. So I'm just gonna pass that one up. You have to speak Spanish on this one. This customer service for Skybridge Americas. You have to be just say U.S., Texas, Houston area. It's just make sure you read before you start to apply. Just for like this one, Progressive is Arizona area. Just make sure you read before you apply. So you want to be applying for something and they actually call you and they say you have to come in and you're screwed because you stay at least like 6 states over or something. Just pay attention to different things like that. Um, this is working for a university. It's just different things. Let's go over to our next page. I just noticed what I was doing. I'm gonna have to go back through all of this to get, but this is just basically showing you how to do it. I'll go back and get the rest of those as I'm watching the video, to put in the description box. I don't know what I was thinking, but this one is working for American Express. Um, and yeah, ooh, they send out equipment. They have benefits and all virtual training is supposed to be paid. So if a job ever calls you and tell you that the training is not paid, don't do it because almost every job is has paid training. Let's see. This is just a little bit of what they got off of Glassdoor. I never really pay any attention to this when they say that they have got it off of Glassdoor because that can be for different people and they could have been working in that field for years and years. And so it may be determined on how much experience that you have. Here it say that they're hiring in all states but these here. Let's me see. And basically I'm going down, I'm freshly reading this guy, so that's the reason why it's going a little slower. But you have to successfully complete 15 weeks of training. Wow, that's a lot. And you have to be there 100% of the time. So, guys, I had a position tell me this and long time ago, and for some reason, I'm not saying them. I'm not saying American Express, but it was a job a while ago, and their training for some odd reason was from 11 p.m. No, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know where these companies get it from in having training smack dead in the middle of the day, or you have 15 weeks of training, and I can guarantee you it's going to take up most of your morning. And what these companies don't get is when they do training that lasts so long in 15 weeks is a while. That's what, almost 3 months. Don't get on me for my math, guys, but that's a long time. And for the training to be set for one time, and if you actually start working and they switched it over to another time, I would be upset. But I guess it's all about, if you have kids, if you have other obligations, will anybody be at your house around that time? Do you stay by yourself? It's just so many different factors that plays into the whole training and actual production schedule. But I have got entangled in that a couple of times with these little temporary jobs like teletech and all that different stuff. But yeah, but it looks like a good job. And if you can actually sit at home for that long and go through training and all that, try it out. And this is what always get me, say this is a virtual work at home position. If you live within 35 miles of one of our centers, please go there to blah 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 blah. No one is doing it. If it's a virtual position, yeah, fill it out online. That gets you nowhere a little bit quicker than everyone else. I had to find that out the hard way. And after you click down here and click here to learn more, here is the position. Everything that basically was told to you on Red Race Rebellion. You need a dedicated and separate high-speed internet with at least 10, I'm thinking is that megabytes? I don't know what that is, but 10 up, I mean 10 down and 1 up. Yeah. And also make available a one-time reimbursement of 100. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds fine, but it's just when you all go for these jobs, just know with training might be smack dead in the middle of the day, and you have to go through a couple of weeks of that, and your production schedule may be totally different. So just know when you're going for certain work at home jobs and it's good pay and different things like that, just brace yourself for that, because if you have kids and all that and they're not willing to work around your schedule, don't have your kids out in the cold or trying to work around something that's just not going to work for you in the future. So once you click apply, you get going, and yeah, you move on from there. Click agree and keep it moving. Whoa. This is the one for Uber, which if that's for you, you can do that. Um, I know they're not gonna have anything about pay or anything like that on there, so I just, ooh, I'm on PowerPoint, you guys. So when you keep seeing that I'm on PowerPoint, that's how I make these videos. Once I click down here, it took me to move this page. And you basically just fill this out and move on from there. I'm not going to put my information in there right now. But yeah, guys, that's as far as I'm going to go today. And I'll see you guys later on with how to find you all's system information. Later, guys.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.